Spacecraft dispensing. Spacecraft can be emptied easily and completely from the top or bottom. Many spacecraft users dispense from the bottom using the weight of the product to gravity dispense, or they can use a hose to pump the liquid from the package. Both bottom dispensing methods require a 2-inch ball valve assembly or comparable DN50 size valve. This can be purchased from Spacecraft. The ball valve assembly has two components, a reusable ball valve with a connector. The ball valve is a standard 2-inch diameter with standard pipe threads. The connector is a closed nipple with elastomeric gaskets used to attach the valve to the package. The connector is specially designed to work with your spacecraft package, using the elastomeric gaskets to keep the chamber liquid tight, as the closed nipple converts the threaded profile to buttress. The ball valve assembly arrives in a separate package. Remove the valve assembly from the box. The assembly arrives from Spacecraft with the two components attached. Notice that all valve assemblies arrive with printed instructions. Now prepare the valve assembly for use by closing the valve. To close the valve, move the valve handle to the closed position. The handle should be rotated clockwise, the 90-degree position, so that it is perpendicular to the valve body. Remember, open is straight and in alignment with the valve, and closed is perpendicular. Make sure that the valve is closed before you start and inspect the chamber to be sure it is completely closed. Make sure that the spacecraft nipple is in place and that the gasket is seated tightly against the valve. Also, check the gasket on the connection side. Make sure that it is in position and that the gasket has not been damaged. Most customers that receive Spacecraft for the first time can benefit from some instructions to learn how to dispense from the filled package. Safely move the package with the forklift or suitable material handling equipment. Then place the package on a stable surface. Spacecraft can be stacked if gravity dispensing or placed on the ground or proved platform. Elevate the back of Spacecraft 4 to 6 inches to facilitate complete drainage. Positioning the package with some lift will allow the liquid at the bottom to drain completely. With the Spacecraft package in a position for bottom dispensing and the ball valve closed, you are ready to attach the assembly. The dispense outlet is located at the bottom in the center and is sealed with a blue plug. The dispense outlet has a 2-inch buttress threaded profile similar to a standard drum. Remove the blue plug from the bottom dispense outlet. You will find a crown cutter affixed to the back of the plug. The center teeth are facing outward, away from the liner for safe handling during storage and transportation. Remove the crown cutter. Every dispensing outlet on every spacecraft liner is safety sealed with a blue membrane. If the crown cutter slips off the plug, then you can locate it inside the dispense outlet. After separating the crown cutter from the plug, turn the cutter 180 degrees and reinsert it into the dispensing outlet, with the teeth facing the membrane of the liquid liner. With the valve handle in the closed position, install the valve assembly. Simply place the threaded side of the valve assembly into the dispensing outlet and turn. The buttress threaded profile of the dispensing outlet makes it simple to attach the valve assembly without cross-threading. As the valve assembly is turned, the elastomeric gaskets on the spacecraft nipple will seal the chamber, making the dispense outlet liquid tight before the crown cutter is engaged. As the valve assembly is threaded into the dispense outlet, the spacecraft nipple will push the crown cutter toward the liner, piercing the membrane of the liquid liner. Notice that the crown cutter will perforate only 80% of the membrane, creating a flap that stays connected to the liquid liner. This prevents the membrane separating from the liner. Once the cutter has pierced the membrane, liquid can flow freely. Note, the crown cutter cannot travel back into the valve chamber and remains inside the liquid liner. The ideal position of the valve assembly handle will be 12 o'clock, straight up. But the valve assembly rotation can vary from liner to liner. The valve is completely functional when the gaskets are seated, which can occur anywhere between the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock positions. Remember, it is just as important to not over-tighten, otherwise it will be difficult to remove the valve assembly after the package is empty. With the valve installed, attach standard food-grade or industrial fitting, like an elbow for gravity dispensing, or quick disconnect fitting for attaching a hose. With fittings attached, dispensing can begin by opening the valve assembly. Product flow can be controlled by opening and closing the valve. Questions? Email spacecraft@ipaper.com.